love. Thank you for your personal reading request. You wanted to know what source needs to say. So I was guided to start with the frequency oracle, which, as you know, is my own handmade creation. So let's see. Source, what do you need to say? Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages accurately, simply, and clearly. Okay. Do the work. Do the work. That's what source needs to say. Okay. And so it's time to do the work. Let's see what is the work that source wants to talk about that needs to be done. I'll use my signature oracle deck to pull an answer about that, and then we'll get into some tarot. All right. Yes, I like this question. What source needs to say? Okay. But they did have a little joke for me. They were like, source doesn't need to say anything. Okay. I hear we vibrate it to you. Okay. That's so funny. All right. So what is the work at this time that source is talking about? Oh, so I have the grandma's baby card showing itself to me. And it talks about 3 generations. Okay, so this is like generational work. What's the generational work that's going on in your life? Identify that, because if you can do that, you're going to find, some of the things you've been looking for. Some of the things you've been looking for will become very obvious and available to you. We're going to pull a card from the Akashic Tarot just to, again, identify what is the work at this time. So there's something generational that needs to be dealt with. Let's see, what is the work that is generational? Okay. What is the work at this time, please and thank you? What is the work? This card wants to come out. And it says birth. It's card number 4. And again, we have generations in the energy. Okay, let me see what the book says about this card number 4. We'll read it for you. The sun shines upon a plain in England where stands an ancient henge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Ogham letter Beith, which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket while 2 children run happily towards her. With its cart, it's time for a new start, perhaps an actual birth or at least a metaphorical one. An old phase is passing away and a new one begins. But even this new beginning has its root in your deepest histories and your past lives. There may be some labor involved, but it's a labor that bears fruit. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There may be new energy in a romance, the family, or the home. You could be giving birth to a creative project too. Whatever it is, celebrate. Prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. And I'm going to go ahead and read the reverse meaning too, so you can see which resonates more in your energy. It says, with this card reverse, you may find challenges or delays with a pregnancy or romance. There might also be some difficulties for one of your children or between you and a child. It could be possible that a child may be leaving for college or going away. Feelings of lovelessness or an unfulfilled desire for home and family may be present as well. Be strong and tap the boundless love within. It is a force that can change everything. Sometimes birth reverse indicates a difficulty in finding your purpose, which requires investigation now. You may be surprised to find clues about your future purpose by looking into your past and even your past lives. Keep looking and don't be dismayed. Your new purpose is waiting to be born. Finally, this card reverse could also show a delay with other new beginnings, such as new jobs and creative projects. In some cases, it's simply that an external opportunity has not presented itself yet. It could also signal that you must work harder and gather your courage to take the first step. Still, this reversal doesn't mean an end to your new start. It just might require finding a different way to go about it. And they say, close your eyes and imagine yourself stepping into the proverbial pregnant moment. Feel the creative forces popping and sparkling within you. What would you like to create with this energy? Okay. So this is about birthing new energies. Okay. Family definitely comes up again with the 3 generations coming up real strong. I did see to pull from 2 more tarot decks in your reading. We're going to take from the Urban Tarot 3 cards, and then we'll come layer those with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart 3 cards as well to show the work that needs to be done, the guidance, and the next step. Okay. Guidance and the next step are going to be very similar energies. So let me see. What's the work that needs to be done? Show me the work that needs to be done. What is the work that needs to be done? Thank you. And we have the 10 of Pentacles, wealth. And then that came out with the World. Interesting. The World stayed in the deck, so I'm going to just slide it in here randomly. All right. So if that's the work, what's the guidance for now? What's the guidance for you now? This one is a Judgment. Okay. And then the next step in this work, what's the next step in this work? Is the 9 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups, where there's a whole mess. And 8 of Cups is a card of cleaning up that mess emotionally. It's a card of emotionally detaching from situations and circumstances. They have limited you, that you're no longer vibing with the way you used to. Is where stuff used to be for you, but it's no longer. And the cool part is the 9 of Cups is what's coming. So it's like there's this energy here. Appreciate your family. The guidance being the Judgment energy. In this deck, it's called the Aeon. So there was an energy there of the honoring of the ancestral line that came before you. And then there's also the energy there of as you call it out, so it comes about. So be very aware and mindful of what you're calling out for yourself and your family, okay? Because your next step is the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. And in this deck, it simply calls it happiness. And that is the cup card that comes after the 8 of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck. So it's like your next step is appreciation, it's joy, it's fulfillment. Okay, let's layer this up now with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Show me the 10 of Pentacles. Show me the 10 of Pentacles is in the work that needs to be done. It's talking about closing out the old cycle. And look, release. I just heard release yourself from family karmic cycles. That will be beneficial. In other words, it's like don't try to do what the family did before. Your mentality, if you're doing everything the way everybody that came before you did, the way your parents and your grandparents did it, that's exactly the opposite of what it's looking for right here. It's like you got to create a new path, a new way, a new energy that doesn't bind you to. So it's like feeling stuck to whatever family energy was there before, needing to release that and let go. Even release and let go from old karmic cycles as well. So I'm getting that there's some sort of physical, significant ceremony, action, or symbolic move that you can make with intention, with clear intention, after having connected to source. Okay. And then with the Judgment card in the guidance, show me the Judgment card here in the guidance. regarding doing this work. Why is the judgment here? Clarify the judgment, please, with one card. Thank you. And it's okay. Interesting. Interesting. And this is in alignment with what I already said. That this judgment card was talking about. Call as you call it out, so it comes about. And then we have the throat chakra with the six of swords energy, six of wands energy. It either way, it still says believe and succeed at the bottom. Believe and succeed. Yeah, it's giving me both six of swords and six of wands energy, but it's saying you have to believe it. Oh, thank you. So you need to act and speak as though you believe you will succeed, because as you call it out, so it comes about. All right. Perfect. And the next step is the Nine of Cups. Show me clearly this Nine of Cups in the next step energy, please. Show me the Nine of Cups in the next step energy, please. And thank you. All right. And it comes out with the card of control, and this is power. This is the strength card. Okay, so this, and look at how the mind is protected, the focus in the eyes, regardless of where it's like the soul is looking ahead. Have courage, have faith, move forward boldly in your power. Okay, I heard instead of giving your power away to what has been. So often we find ourselves caught up in repetitive cycles because we keep the same mentality. We keep the same energy of what was. I love that you have the blossom at the bottom of the deck, and this is the judgment card again. So as you call it out, so it comes about. Now, I've done personal reading for you before, and we told you, believe a little bit. And then you have to believe and succeed. Maybe believe a lot. Where we talked before about all the plans that mommy likes to make, right? But this is a little bit deeper than that, quite a bit actually deeper, because it's talking about what you're speaking out needs to be based off of your belief in your success. And that's what Source wants to say to you today. So thank you for choosing me for another personal reading. This is about doing the work on 3 generations. Some of you didn't pay for this reading, but you're resonating with it, and the message is the same. And none of us is ever so alone that you're the only one that it's going to make sense to. So with all that being said and done, until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And that's all, folks. And I'm out.